Hi guys, welcome to today's workout. It is one of my favorite workouts to do using the step. If you don't have a step, don't worry about it. If you do have one, pull one out. It's awesome to kind of mix things up a little bit. I also have a set of dumbbells. Sometimes we'll be doing compound exercises. Sometimes we'll be doing cardio with the step, some off the step. Be ready for anything. This is one of my favorite workouts to do. It's just gonna go really fast. You're gonna work as hard as you can for each interval. We'll get nice and warm to start, and then we'll go right into those intervals. They will build. Some will be a little longer than others, depending on what we're doing, but you're gonna get a whole body workout in. It's gonna be metabolic, meaning that your metabolism is gonna be revved up well after the workout. So let's work hard. The harder you work in that shorter amount of time is very time efficient. So that's why I just love the interval format. So let's get started. Make sure you have your water. I have water and some iced coffee here, but I'm not going to drink that. Just the water. All right, let's march it out. I'm going to straddle the step since we have it. We're just going to do a quick warm up, getting everything nice and warm and ready to go. Let's squat down and up. Nice athletic arms, chest is lifted. Remember, everything you do, move with intention. Don't go through the motions. Remember, you want to use your muscle. Whenever we're doing anything with a jump, you want a nice soft landing. So you don't want to ever just pound into the ground. If you jump correctly, you're going to save those knees and hips and ankles. Hold it down and pulse. Press those palms into one another. Engage the muscles in the chest. 4 more. We're going to hamstring curl right here. Pull it in. Getting that upper body warm. Remember, everything can be modified today. 4, 3. Now we're going to just tap the step. Tap. So you're getting used to that step height. Now, my step is one riser on each side. I don't have it too high. You can have it a little higher if you like. I'm also on carpet. So if you are on a floor or a gym floor, that's even better. I'm using what I have here. So I may slow the movements down for safety. March on top of your step. Squat down and up. Right into those heels. Hold it down. Hold it here. We're going to tap that step with our hands and come up. So we're just increasing that range of motion. I'm really just standing on top of the step. You can be on the floor for this. But what you want to do is get a little more heat in the body from the side. You're using your legs to get down there. So we're not jumping, but your heart rate should be going up here. And now last one, bring it up, march and straddle that bench. Tap and reach it across. Both arms. Upright row. Press those arms up. Just getting that upper body a little warmer. Chest press with the arms. Abs are in nice and tight. Give me a little tricep kickback. Elbows nice and high. Yes, we will be working those triceps today. 4 more. And squat down and up. Give me a little side leg lift. So you want to lift from the floor. That's what we do when we jump. The energy comes up with a nice soft landing, toe ball heel. So you want to kind of get used to that motion. Give me 4 more. 2 more. Now just squat down, hold it down there. I'm gonna walk back a little bit. You're gonna have your hands on the step and walk back to a plank. Now we're gonna alternate bringing that foot to the outside of the step, and just take these at your own pace. Just pressing down, knee is over heel. Now we're gonna add a little rotation. Adding that rotation. Take these at your own pace. Opening that hip up, getting used to those hands, holding your body weight. Remember, you want a nice soft hand here. You don't want to push too hard, but you are pressing into that step. You can use your fingertips here too. And now just hold your plank. So the nice thing about the step is when you raise your hands up, it's a little easier to do your plank. Hold it there. Your hands are always right under your shoulders in the plank. You should be feeling heat in the body. You can always drop to your knees here, but we're just getting started. Let's walk it in. Come on up, big shoulder roll. Let's just do some arm swings here. And then go the other way, full body. Getting that nice range of motion involving the obliques a little bit. You are warmed up and ready to go. All right, grab a sip of water. Make sure you have all your equipment. Just gonna check my time, perfect. All right. First one, we're gonna start with a little football run on top of the step. So if you don't have the step, you're just gonna be in that football run. I wanna get your heart rate up a little more. So if you didn't have the step, you're just gonna do this on the floor. Nice fast feet. Our first move, just to get the heart rate up, is gonna be lunges. So I'm just gonna do it with a punch down. 3, 2, you can do this on the floor. Here we go. Now you can go with the music. Notice my whole foot's on the step. So you can do this on the floor. Now I'm just tapping the toe down. As you get warmer, go a little faster. Pushing into the heel on the step, or if you're not using a step, the heel that's leading. Nice power for arms. Football run on the step. Woo. Feel that heat. Second exercise is going to be a down-up football run. You're going to be on your toes. If you are off the step, you're going to go out and in, leading with the right. Here we go. So that's all it is, down, down, up, up. You're on your tippy toes. Your core is tight. You can go a little faster or a little slower to make it harder or to make it easier. Notice I'm using my core to bring that knee up. Woo! I love the step. Just adds that variety. Using it as a prop is great. You can really get a lot of work done. Nothing too fancy or hard to get. 4, 3, 2, football run on top. Now, you want to keep moving in between these intervals. So don't come to a dead stop. You can march in place. You can do a little jump rope, whatever you want here. We're going to do that leading with the left leg. Same thing if you're on the floor. Very easy to modify. Here we go. So now you're leading with the left. Body's tall. You may be going faster. You may be going slower. You can travel this. You can go up and down the step. I have a nice long step. And you want to feel that energy coming up. Every once in a while, glance down. These movements are very easy to follow. So you should be able to look at me, figure it out, and then keep your eye focused on what you're doing. Pick up the pace when you can. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Football run or a march is fine. Ooh, we're gonna do that lunge again. This time we're gonna reach down to the step. Now that we're a little warmer, you can do the option of just that hammer punch down is fine. Ready? Go. Now I'm kind of doing a little 180-degree turn as I turn my hips into the bench. You don't have to. You can stay a little bit more on an angle. Breathe. You can do these on the floor. So what you're doing is you're reaching a little bit more on this set to the floor. Make sure that core is in nice and tight. Use your legs to get you down to the step or the floor. Going deeper. 4, 3, 2, and 1. March it out. Woo! Get both your weights. Now that heart rate's up. Squat press. You don't need to step for this one. You're going to rack those weights right here. Your feet are parallel to the step. I'll move back. We're going to go down and up. That's all it is. If you want, you can do one arm at a time. If you wanted to, you can hold one weight and be right here. Up to you. Go deep on that squat. Remember, you want to work hard because we're only in each interval for about 30 to 40 seconds, give or take. Even though you're not jumping here, that heart rate should be up. Use your core to push those weights up. Woo. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Bring those weights down. Whew. Next one's going to be a kick and a lunge. So you're going to step, kick, lunge it back. Now, do you have to touch the step? No. Do you have to do a kick? No. You can do a knee and a tap. Just punch those arms. Or, if you're ready, go. Working those legs again. That back leg kind of comes up quick. One of my favorites. You can also do this on the floor. Of course, you don't have to touch the floor. Modify. You can punch down, up and down. The key is getting that knee up. Get that knee up before you kick. Come on. Get the move, then add the speed. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Come on, top of your step. Woo. Good job. You're gonna get both weights again. You don't need to step for this. I'm just on top of it, so you can see what I'm doing. Skier swing. Feet apart. For the legs and the core. Coming up to shoulder height. One of my favorites for the glutes. Come on, blow it out. Press into your heels, come up and squeeze. It's not a deep squat. This is more about quick movements. It's a swing with control. Come on. Squeeze. 4, 3, 2, 1. Put those weights down. Go to that other side right away. Kick and lunge on this side. In 4, 3, 2. Here we go. Push. You can slow it down. You can do a modification with the knee and a tap. Main thing is getting that knee up. Woo. I'm gonna move because I don't have much room behind me. Doesn't really matter. Woo. Nice athletic arms. Make sure you use your legs to get to that step or floor. Woo. Come on. Work hard. Both foot on that step. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Good job. One weight. Sumo swing. Hold on to the head of the dumbbell. I'm not using the step. I'm just straddling it because it's right there. It's going to be a swing with a sumo lift. There we go. Same idea with that swing as the skiers. Swing, swing, lift. Now you can go deeper on the squat right here. The swing is a little smaller because it's a little quicker. Woo! Feel that heart rate. Using the chest, using the shoulders. Woo! Push. Work hard, come on. Get the reps in. Keep that chest up, squeeze. You should feel those inner thighs. Feel that core. Good, come on. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Put that weight down with control. I'm gonna grab a quick sip. Whew. Next one's cardio, but a little more core. One of my all-time favorites. We're gonna do out-ins, okay? And then we're gonna add a little hold. So we're gonna come in, have our hands on the step, right underneath our shoulders. Get on your tippy toes. We're gonna jump in and out. Now, I'm gonna put my heels down just for a split second. Now, modification can be here. This is fine. The idea is to get your feet close to the front of the step. Now we're gonna add. So we're gonna go out and hold. Getting a little lower on the squat if you can. You're gonna feel those inner thighs. Get low. As you get warmer, you go a little lower. 4, 3, hands right into their shoulders. 2, and 1. Good job. Tap that step or tap the floor. Woo. Get both weights. I'm gonna just stand on top of the step. You don't need to. Woo. It's gonna be a deadlift to start. So you're gonna go down and up. Let me show it from the side. It's important to get these. And it's a little chance to catch your breath. So whenever you need to back off, stick with just the deadlift. Notice I'm just coming up to standing. I'm not rounding or leaning back. Now, we're gonna add on to this, right? We're gonna go down in one, do a row, and come up. So the hands stay where they are. Draw your shoulders down the back. So you do not need the step for this one. Really think of it as a pull and a press. Working the whole back of the body. You can have a slight bend in the knee if you like. Now in two more, we're just going to do the row and stay in the position right here. Hold it. Right here. If you need to bend the knees and lift the chest a little bit, go ahead. Really have to pull your core in tight here. Pull and press. Pull that core in. Again, if you want to, just go back to what we were doing before. 1 and 1. One deadlift with the row. You have 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Put it down, come up safely. Step off the bench if you're using it. Put your weights back. Couple of shoulder rolls here. Another favorite. We're gonna be in that same plank. We're gonna bring our feet up and down. You can do it with a run to modify. Lots of core, lots of inner thigh. So it's gonna look like this. I like to come to the front of my bench, but you don't have to. You can be more in the middle. Hands under your shoulders, you're on your tippy toes. I'm gonna start here. Now, if you don't have a step, you can do this without the step. Just jump in and out. Hold it down, and you're just gonna come up and down. Modification, leading right, then leading left. Again, you want to try to get your feet close to your hands without tipping over. You're on your toes the whole time. Come on. Feel those shoulders. Come on, push. Nice little tuck. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come up. March it out right away. Shoulder rolls if you want it. Woo. Get both weights again. Oh. All right. All right. We're going to be in that deadlift position again. Palms facing each other. So we're going to do a row to a kickback and come up. A row to a kickback and come up. Row kickback, come up. Good. The kickback makes it a little harder. Notice I'm doing this a little quicker. I'm not stopping in between. I'm going up and right to that kickback. If you want, you can slow that down. So I'm going to show that next time. You can be here. Slow it down. Come on. Push. Feel those legs. Keep that L shape at 90 degrees at the hip. Now, in a few more, we're going to just do the kickback. On the next one, we're gonna hold the kick back. So we're gonna go down, pull, just the kick back. Now you can bend the knees here if you want, and come up a little bit. Just try not to swing. Ooh, keep those elbows high. Targeting the triceps. Ooh, just like we targeted with that row. Reach to the crown of the head. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Put those weights down. Ooh. Shoulder rolls. Guess what? We're going to put those two together. But we're going to add a little pop up. All right. So you're going to bring those hands down. You're going to be on your tippy toes. So we're going to go out, in, up, down, pop. 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 One of my faves. Now, eventually, we're going to take out the pop. This right here. So I'm just going to stay down. Woo. Remember, you want to jump on the floor. One more. Now go down, go up, down, out, in. Only a few. No pop. Woo. Stay on your toes. Whoop. Lost it. Push. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Good job. Woo. Get a quick sip. Woo. Checking the time. Good to go. Woo. All right. Come on top. Now, you have the option of holding a weight for this one. You don't have to. I'm going to hold one weight. We're going to rack it. All right. We're going to do side to side squats. So you're going to come down. See how I'm jumping? You don't have to. This is fine. In fact, let's start here. Now, when you're ready for the jump, put it in. Jump from the floor. Now, if you're doing these without the step, just have that marker in front of you. One foot is always behind that marker. Now, keep going. Couple things. What you don't want to do is this. You want to just keep that focal point and go side to side. You don't want to hike those shoulders up. Push them down. How we doing? The downward movement starts the upward. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Woo. All right. No step for this one. One weight. But I'm just going to keep the step where it is. Actually, if you have the step, you can put the weight on the step. I'm going to put it off, but if you want to make it easier, put the weight on the step. So, just to start, slight toe turnout. We're going to do an alternating clean and press. So, you got to get down low. To get the weight, I'm going to move back so you can see just what I'm doing. Now, it's going to be easier with my weight on the step. I want you to get the move, and then we're going to add a half burpee. I'm gonna go back to the front of the step. Now when you're ready, you're gonna put your hands down, half burpee. Do it on the other side. Come down, hands on the step or the floor, half burpee. What you're looking to do here is get low. So you're taking your hand off the weight to do the half burpee. If you don't like it, you can do a squat jump. So you can do this, watch. Squat jump. Do the other side, squat jump. Always a way to modify. Now, as you get the move, you can go pick up your pace. Always hands under your shoulders. It's actually a little harder to have that step between your legs because you know you have to keep your legs wide. One more after this. Last one. Use that core. Woo. How we doing? Woo. All right. Now, on top. Now, no weight for this one. You can either do the side-to-side lunge jumps. If you want, straddle come up to 2 little jumps. Here's your modification. The difference here is you're going down to that step to make it harder. If you want to make it a little harder with a plyo, both legs down, down, up, up. Go ahead and go. You can also do this one, keep going, off the step. So you can go drop squat, jump, jump. That's how you do it without the step. How we doing? Drop into those heels. Remember, it's a sumo. Soft landing. It's hard to jump from the top. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Good job. I'm gonna get a quick sip. Keep moving though. Little jump rope, little boxer shuffle, little football run. Woo! Grab both weights. This next one is gonna be a row to a rear delt fly. So grab your weights. Woo. Now you don't need the step for this one. I'm just standing on it so that you can see me. So you're gonna be in a little squat. So it's 1 row and 1 rear delt fly. Now my core has to be turned on here so I don't lift my back. Options. You can do the row and then 1 arm. Keep your eyes in front of you. One of my favorites for definition, in the shoulder area from the side. Keep your gaze out in front of the step. Keep pushing into your heels. Don't swing. Now, we have 16 of just the rear fly. Get ready. 2 more just like this. 1 more. Hold it here. Here we go. 16. 10, 9, 8, 7. Only a slight bend in the elbow. 6, 5, 4. Core is turned on. 3, 2, 1. Put them down. Whew. Good job. All right. Awesome job. We're going to start to pick things up a little bit. Next exercise for the legs a little. Then we're going to get to biceps. Then we're going to do a little mishmash. And then we're done. All right. I'm going to have 1 foot on, 1 foot off. Look where my foot is. Right next to the step. I'm not out here. I'm not out here. All right. We're gonna do a knee up, athletic move. I'm gonna add a hop, but you don't have to. You're gonna go down with this hand, reach to the outside, not like this. You're gonna get down, bend your knees, come up. At your own pace, we have 25 reps. Now, if you don't wanna jump, you're just gonna get that knee up. It's a soft landing, the whole foot's on the step. You can do this on the floor as well. Now, the leg on top is gonna get fatigued. Getting that twist. Come on. Athletic arms, elevate. Knee up, work that core. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Good job. Grab your weights. This next one, you do not need to step. I'm gonna come back. Deadlift with a bicep curl, rear lunge. I want to make sure you can see me. I'm gonna straddle my step, but you don't have to be this wide. Deadlift, and then rear lunge, bicep curl. Now I guess you could, I'm gonna go to the step. You can do this on the step, but it's a little harder to balance. I want you to keep the front knee over the heel. But if you don't have a step, you can do this on the floor. I want you to focus on those biceps. You're focusing on those legs again. Don't worry, we're gonna do the other side with those knee ups. Don't worry. I don't think I've missed the side yet. Breathe. Squeeze. Now, last one. I want you to come up onto the step or just stand. Woo. We're gonna do alternating bicep curls. Palm up, palm in, palm up, palm in. Lower body just stays stable. Woo. Come on. Push. It's a little gift right here. You get to recover that heart rate. Don't get too excited. Four, 3, 2. Now we're gonna hold both up halfway. Now take it all the way, or 3/4. Take it back to halfway. Take it down. Take it to halfway. Take it to 3/4 or almost all the way up. Halfway. Listen up, all the way. Halfway. Now make sure you're moving that forearm. Woo. 4, 3, 2, really pump. Last one. Bring it all the way down with control. Good job. Take those weights down. Just stretch out those biceps for a sec. We're gonna go to that knee drive on this side. I'm gonna move back so you can see me. Shake it out. Remember, set up your feet parallel. Remember, you're using your legs, you're going down, okay? So you're going to the outside, knee up. Go. If you can't touch the step, just do your best. Get that angle. Push. I'm getting sweat in my eye. Woo. Nice soft landing. Push. Use your abs to drive that knee up. I don't care if you hop. I know the leg on top is getting fatigued. We're almost there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Good job. Woo. Breathe. All right. Next exercise is hard. Haven't they all been? Alternating toe taps to the step. If you don't have a step, use your weight. So you're gonna just tap the weight, or you can do a ball, like a soccer ball or something, but it does roll around a little bit. If you don't use any of those, you can just tap the floor. Modification, you're right here, but I wanna see you move here. We're almost at the end. Abs are tight. 4, 3, 2, this is all core. Now, you can go around the step. I'm gonna stay right here. So it's kind of like a high knee run. Now, you can add the arms. You can do these, or you can just stay right here. There's no weight up on the step. It's all core. A little bit of impact. Nice and light on your feet. Come on. Push. 8. Woo. 4, 2, and 1. Woo. Good job. That catches up with you. Woo. All right. One weight. Woo. One weight. Rotational squat jump. From here, we're gonna go right into skaters with weight. Does that sound fun? Rotational squat jump. Feet apart, you don't need a bench for this one. We're gonna go down, jump. It's a little harder with the step between your legs because your feet are nice and wide. Now, if you don't wanna jump, just do the swing. Work in those obliques, push back into those heels. Now, very important, when you jump from when the weight is back here and you come up here, okay? Not like that. That's really a good way to hurt your knees, your ankles, and your hips. So remember, soft landing, keep going. These are fun. You can go a little lower if you want. You can twist a little deeper if you want. Woo! I gotta catch up with you guys. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Now, I'm not gonna need the step for this one. Right into a skater. Now, I don't know if you can see me, it's a lateral movement. I want you to use that weight down and up. Twist. So it's almost like a little one-legged squat. You can go a little deeper. I'm gonna move back so you can see me. You can slow it down, speed it up. We're almost there though. I know this is a lot to ask after the rotational jump squat, but we're rock stars, we're almost there. 8, 4, and last one. Woo, good job. Hold on to that weight. Time check. Woo. All right, hold on to that weight. We're gonna do something to cool you down a little bit. Then we're gonna go to the step. This also works the chest. No jumping required. Feet together. We're gonna side lunge. Inside leg stays straight. Push out and in. Other side. Keep those elbows close. This feels great on the legs. I know I'm out of the camera range, so I'm gonna move this way so you can see where that weight's going. I want you to set your feet first and then out and in. What are you gonna feel? Biceps, chest, legs, core, quads. And go as low as you want here. You're really gonna feel that bicep and front delt. Front of the shoulder. One more each side. Last one. I thought I said that would cool you down, right? Take that weight down. Shake the arms. All right. One weight. Have a seat. Now again, you don't need to step for this one. I'm just using it for a little height. Whew. Excellent job, by the way. Excellent. One weight. Now, we got extra biceps on that. We're gonna focus triceps with core, okay? So, we're gonna modify if we need to. You can have your feet down, lean back. You're gonna do a twist, tricep, twist, right up. Don't do this before you come up. You're going twist, up, tricep press. Twist, up, tricep press. Now, you can do this with your feet up as long as you're not doing this or anything bad form. So start it with your heels down. I'm gonna do it facing this way. How do we feel? Whew, we're almost there. So I'm gonna lean back. I'm gonna twist, up, tricep. Twist, up, tricep. Now, if this is too much on your back, no problem. You're gonna have those heels down, but still leaning back a little bit. You don't wanna lean back too far. Keep a little space between your chin and your chest. I'm gonna pivot to the side again. You want to get that full range of motion, so you don't want to do these too fast. That tricep extension is kind of slow, and you're really going to feel that core. Whew. Now we have a couple more with the twist, and then guess what? We're just going to do the tricep extension for 16, right? Hold it up, tricep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep those elbows in. 7, 8, 8, 7. You can always have those heels down. 4, 3. Keep those elbows in. Last one. I may have gotten another one in there. Whenever we're working triceps, whether we're doing a kickback or a tricep push-up, those elbows are close in. We may do those on our back sometimes. That's the point. You want to really access that tricep, like a tricep push-up. Few shoulder rolls here. Whew. Couple of things for the core. All right. I'm just going to turn the step, but you don't need to be on a step for this one. Couple more for the core, I should say. I'm just going to turn the step so you can see me. So if you need to be on a mat or something here, go for it. All right. So You're going to be right here. We're going to take our right leg over the left. You're going to do a hip lift with a twist. Fingertips above the ears. You're going to twist and lift those hips. Not a lot. Now, this is hard. Your head, neck, and shoulders stay up. This is hard because this foot's providing some resistance for the hip lift. So you're not going to be able to lift too much. Notice how I'm keeping my shoulders up and I'm bringing this shoulder to this knee. Now you can also do it with a straight up lift. That's fine too. A few more. Keep the head, neck, and shoulders up. Woo! Couple more. Good job. Now, rest that head down for a second. Hug your knees into your chest real quick, just for a second. We're going to go right in to a bicycle. Now you can also do it with a straight leg, with walking legs, or right here. I'm going to mix it up. I'm going to do some with the bicycle, do some with the straight leg. What you want to do is get a full range of motion. So you want to extend the leg fully. And you really want to finish it. You don't want to do these too fast. Your hands are light. To make it harder, lift the shoulders up a little more. Maybe lower the legs. You can also add that tap outside. Great way to finish your workout. Although that core was working the whole time. You can also have one hand behind the head here, or both. 4, 3, 2, rest your head down for a quick second. Hug your knees in. If you have any knee issues, hug behind your knees. That's just a little trick. Why put more pressure on the knees, right? Now we're going to take that other side. Cross it over. Now, modification, I should have said this before. You can keep that foot down and just twist, but we're not doing that many reps. So try to get the hip lift in if you can. All right. Head, neck, and shoulders up. There we go. 1. Now, it doesn't really look like I'm moving the hips, I'm sure, because it's a small lift. This foot, remember, is providing resistance. We're getting the obliques, upper and lower abdominals. Notice I'm not kicking this foot up. What I don't want is this, okay? Keep that knee bent. Hands are just there for a little support. Take your time with it. Blow it out. Feel good about what you're doing. We have about 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Hug your knees in. Good job. Woo. Come on up. We're going to finish in a plank. So I'm going to move this all the way back. Now, you can do either a spider or a straight leg. I'm liking the straight leg lately. It's a newer exercise that I started doing that I like a lot. Last exercise, I promise. Hands under your shoulders. Now, so you can either do alternating knee to outside elbow, but you want to make sure that that inner thigh is facing the ground, or you can do a straight leg tap. Press your hands into the ground, so you're right here, alternating. I do like this one because it incorporates a little bit more glute and hamstring, so you pick what you want to do. Now, you can really play with it and really go further here. Make sure your core is tight. Reach to the crown of the head. I like to spot where my foot's going. I know you're a little bit fried here. That's how it is at the end. Let's do 4 more. 3, 2, hold your plank. Just hold. Good job. Bring it to your knees. Sit into child's pose. Woo. Walk it in. Separate the knees. Little opening of the chest here. Open your heart. Knees are down. This is great for the low back, so make sure you keep your abs in. If you want to take it a little step further, you're going to be on your tippy toes. Right there, but you don't have to be. But you get a nice little stretch in your core, in the front, and you're working that low back. Good job. Bring it down. Woo. Take this right leg forward. Stretch that hip flexor. We did a lot with the hip flexor. 2 for 1 here. We're going to press into that hip, bring your arm, the same leg that's forward, stretch out that shoulder. Keep the weight forward. Remember that back knee's down, so you can really go for it here and press into that hip. Now take it back, take this leg out and stretch that hamstring. Bring your chest down. If you want, you can gently pull that toe in. And release it. Come to both knees. Take that same arm up and stretch that tricep. I like to bring it to the side a little bit. So you can press that elbow in and down. You're also getting a nice stretch through the obliques. And release it. Other side. Kind of get it all in. You may notice one hip is a little tighter than the other. I'm going to bring that same leg that's forward, that same arm comes around. Press that shoulder down away from your ear. And use this hand for a little bit of extra press into that stretch, a little extra stretch through that shoulder. And release it. Take this heel forward, stretch that hamstring if you want. Option to pull that toe in gently. And breathe into your stretch. Come to your knees. Take that same side you were on and stretch through that tricep, pressing that elbow in and down, leaning a little bit to the side. Do it from the front. So you can see. You can also take the stretch behind you and grab those hands. Release it. Good job. Come on up. Feet apart. Lace those fingertips round the back here. Really get that C shape through your spine. Lace the fingertips behind you. Take those feet out nice and wide. Press the back of the hand down. I'll just do this one from the side so you can see. I'm really opening that chest. Make sure your abs are tight. Your knees are not locked, but they are straight. And if you want, take it all the way down. Now don't let your hands go. You're keeping that energy down and up. Down into the back of the hands and slightly up. Keep your shoulder blades away from your ears. Now let's bring your hands down to the floor. Let everything go. Slowly roll it up. Take a deep breath up. Bring your hands to your heart. Say something very positive to yourself here. Give a little gratitude for the ability for your body and your mind to do this workout. Even though it's hard work, there are so many people who would love to be doing what you're doing with your body. So I always like to give a little gratitude for the ability. Don't lose sight of that. Feel that energy that you created with your heart. Say something positive to yourself. And remember, every day is a little different. Some days are going to be harder than others. That's okay. That's life, right? honor yourself here. I truly believe that when you do something positive for yourself, when you feel good about yourself, when you treat yourself to a workout, you are a better person to go out and do great things, because hopefully your mood is elevated and you want to bring that to others. Inhale up, exhale, and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Keep the comments coming. Great job, guys.